What's up, guys? Today we're going to be diving into Arcane Season 1. I'm not just going to give you a refresher on how Season 1 went down, but also we're going to be diving into how the story impacted the sisters, Powder and Vi. Alright, so let's just say these girls went through hell and back, okay? Like, kid you not, in the very first episode, we are shown a freaking war happening. And Vi and her little sister are like legit on the brink of death right now. Like, it's that bad. And it's like really cool too, because this is where we actually meet Vander, the guy who actually takes them in and tries to raise them as his own, due to their parents getting killed in this war. This is honestly where we learn that Vander is a freaking good dad. Like, this is crazy to say, but like majority of the anime dads that I be seeing, they freaking suck. Okay. Like, this dude is actually freaking awesome. No, cause like, how is it that the random guy on the street can be a way better parent than the person who actually gave birth to me? Like, for real, that's how it is in every single anime. It's freaking crazy. Due to Vander being a veteran, he already had his own experience involving war and the fight between the two cities, Piltover and Zon. So you can say that his influence on the girls really affected them and their upbringing, and he kept preaching to them about peace and wanting right by them and success, really. But let's be so for real, that shit don't last long, okay? It does not last long, okay? So let's just keep it straight. In the beginning, you can already see that their personalities, Vi and Powder's, are very different. And by different, I mean we see Powder's struggle with self-worth, as she's constantly told she is a burden, really. Vi, on the other hand, is seen as brave and protective and basically a leader of their group. She's more of the one that influences everyone. So the bond between them is very tight, I would say, until Powder's tragic mistake that ultimately changed the course of the show. Which sucks to say, because this mistake stemmed from her lack of self-worth, trying to prove herself, but ultimately ending up actually killing their father. Like, damn. Oh my gosh, I know. Okay, let me pause. Let me give you all some quick context so I can refresh your brain, okay? Real quick. Okay, so real quick, I'm just gonna skip all the extra political stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Vi told her to stay. She said okay. Yada, yada, yada. Vi and them basically entered the building to try to save Vander, their father. Yada, yada, yada. Jinx realized, I'm useless. I lack in self-worth. What should I do? I got a good idea. How about I try to save them? They might need my help. So she takes one of the bombs. Yada, yada, yada. Skip, skip, skip. Vi actually doing pretty good. She's boxing everybody. She like left, right, up, down, uppercut. Like, damn. Mind you guys, she's freaking what, 14? Like, dang, she got some hands. And yada, yada, yada. They were able to get to Vander. They were able to take him out of the cuffs. Yada, yada, yada. They were actually doing pretty well, pretty good. Yada, yada, yada. Jinx pulls up. Oh, no. Yada, 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 yada. I got my bomb ready. It's time. I got this. And she sets off a bomb, thinking that she's trying to save them. And instead of saving them, she ends up killing both of her best friends, plus their father. Oh man. Yeah. Damn. She did not have to do that. She did not have to slap her like that. Okay. So yeah, because of this incident, it kind of left a rift between the sisters, and a perfect time for this old freaking ugly stinking dude smelling like ass comes out of nowhere saying, "Hey there. I see you're a little upset. It's okay. I'm here now." Like, kid you not, guys, this is the person that your parents tell you to avoid and not talk to whenever you go out. Like, they're like, Johnny, if you ever see any strangers that look like this, stay away, okay? I don't care what they say. Say, hey, you want some candy? Don't fall for it, Johnny, do not fall for it. I kid you not. That's what he looks like. Okay, let's be so for real. So yeah, after all of this, Powder is basically taken in by Silco, Zaun's crime lord with a twisted vision for the Undercity. Silco's influence turns Powder into what is now known as Jinx, a wild, unstable criminal mastermind. Jinx is haunted by her past mistakes and the people she's lost, making her unpredictable and dangerous. You can already see it a little bit when she was younger, but it's very prevalent now that she got a little older, like around 16, I believe, where she honestly has some borderline personality disorder. And honestly, I actually really appreciate how they actually depicted like her mental struggle and what she was actually going through the way they expressed like the art and stuff. That was freaking fire. I forgot how good that was until I watched it again. We're actually even shown that she's constantly battling her inner demons, and her transformation is both honestly sad and terrifying. As Jinx, Powder creates a chaos throughout Zaun and Piltover, crossing paths with her sister Vi, who's now trying to bring her back from the edge. So to give some quick context, this is when, during the time frame when Jinx got taken up by Silco, Vi, on the other hand, was basically taken into custody where she had to go to jail for her crimes. Because remember, at this point, Jinx thinks that Vi completely abandoned her. Like, remember, she slapped her in the face and walked off. That was the last thing Jinx saw. She did not see her get kidnapped after that. Yeah, so while stuff is going on in the Undercity, all the way in Piltover, we have the scientists Jace and Victor, who discover Hex Tech, a powerful technology that can harness magic. Let's just say this huge discovery could change everything, okay? Bringing magic and technology to make the world a better place. That sounds amazing. Don't get me wrong. It sounds amazing. But let's also remember, power comes with corruption, and this is exactly what happens, all right? Because of their discovery, we can change everything, bridging magic and technology to make what they so-called say a better place. Let's be so freaking for real. That is complete ass. But anywho, we're not gonna shit on them. Let's continue. Because of their new discovery, Jace becomes a rising star in Piltover, while Victor's health deteriorates, leading him to make desperate choices. They both have a vision for Hex Tech, but their paths low-key start drifting as they face political pressure and moral challenges. Yeah, they're going through a lot of stuff at this moment. But anyways, we're here for the sisters. So anyway, all the way back in Zaun, Silco is working on his own tech, the Deadly Shimmer, which grants super strength, but at a terrible cost. Like, guys, this dude, this is why your parents say to avoid people like this, because he's doing some weird shit down there. Let's just say he'd be touching rats and stuff, making them do some weird stuff, all right? And he's basically control making a drug right now. That's basically what he's doing. He's basically making a drug. Okay. And he's trying to make a bigger divide between Zaun and Piltover. In Silco's little head, he dreams of making Zaun independent completely and will stop at nothing to achieve that. That's why he low-key influences Jinx in such a way to where it's honestly not healthy, okay? Like, their whole relationship is like weird in itself, but I'm not gonna dive too much into that because that's like its own that's like its own video. Vi, being freshly out of prison, is basically pulled back into the fight, aiming to stop Silco as well as reconnect with her sister Jinx. Vi and Jinx finally facing each other, but the emotional wounds run deep, okay? Jinx feels freaking abandoned, torn between her loyalty to Silco and her longing to reunite with her sister, while Vi, on the other hand, just wants her sister back, but at the same time, all she sees is Powder and not Jinx. In the final heart-wrenching / depressing moment, Jinx, unable to decide and overwhelmed by emotion, sets off, yes, I'm gonna say it, a bomb. Sending a powerful message. She's choosing her own choice, her own chaotic path, fully embracing her identity as Jinx. This honestly leaves everything in ruin, like, being completely honest. Like, the bomb isn't just a physical explosion, it's just a symbolic of Jinx breaking free from both Vi and Silco's expectations, but at a devastating cost, which ultimately leads to World War III, aka Season 2. Alright guys, that's it for a little recap on a helpful guide of Season 1 of Arcane. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me, how did you think? Are you excited for Season 2? Because I know I am. Alright guys, that's it for the video, and catch y'all on the flip side.